Draymond Green, the fiery and passionate player of the Golden State Warriors. Known for his sly trash talking, physicality, and general on-court antics. It's no secret that Draymond's fearless approach often ruffles feathers and draws attention, both from his opponents and the league officials. Now, the question arises, would his style of play and demeanor be as effective in the gritty, rough-and-tumble era of the 90s? Well, sit back and let's dive into this. Picture this, it's the 90s, an era dominated by behemoths of the hardwood like Patrick Ewing, Charles Barkley, and Karl Malone. Physicality was the name of the game, where hard fouls were the norm and players weren't afraid to mix it up in the paint. In this era, where flopping was frowned upon and toughness was celebrated, would Draymond find success or struggle to keep up? First, let's talk about his trash-talking prowess. Draymond isn't shy when it comes to verbal sparring on the court. He thrives on getting under his opponent's skin, attempting to gain a psychological edge. However, in the 90s, trash talking was a part of the game already. Players like Gary Payton and Reggie Miller were notorious for their verbal jabs. So, Draymond's trash talking might not have had the same impact. It would be seen as just another day at the office. His words may draw more grudging respect than the desired intimidation factor. Furthermore, Draymond often pushes the boundaries of physical play. He's known for his uncanny ability to toe the line between tough defense and borderline dirty plays. In the 90s, he would find himself surrounded by an even more physical brand of basketball. Players like Bill Laimbeer and Dennis Rodman ruled the paint with their aggressive style. Though Draymond is undoubtedly physical, his small frame might make it harder for him to dominate physically against these hulking opponents. Lastly, we have to consider Draymond's penchant for technical fouls. In the modern era, players receive technicals for almost anything deemed overly showy or disrespectful. Draymond quickly developed a reputation as a technical foul magnet due to his emotional outbursts and constant arguing with the officials. Now, imagine this in the 90s, where technical fouls were less commonly handed out. Draymond's histrionics might earn him a reputation quickly, swiftly making him a target for further physical retaliation from his opponents. In the end, Draymond Green's style of play and on-court antics would likely face some challenges in the 90s era. While his trash talking and physicality are impressive in the modern game, the rugged nature of the 90s, combined with the taller and more physically imposing opponents, would present difficulties for him to stand out. However, it's essential to remember that Draymond's success isn't based solely on his antics. He possesses a high basketball IQ, excellent defensive skills, and an unwavering competitive spirit. Ultimately, his adaptability and determination would allow him to find his niche even in the 90s, albeit in a different, perhaps more subdued manner.